Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA, and I'm your host. I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news and television, movies, and non-spoiler reviews. You come right here on a week-by-week basis to get caught up with it all. Tonight, it's season 31, episode 23, and tonight's show is titled Fatality. We're going to be breaking down the news from May 6th through today, May the 12th. Hope you all have an amazing week. And we got a movie to talk about. We got a handful of television shows to talk about. Very happy to get into some of this stuff. And then, of course, we're going to get into the news of the week. So strap on in and let's get her going. As you can see by the title of tonight's show, Fatality, we're talking about Mortal Kombat. That is Mortal Kombat 2, baby. That's right, it's been a long time coming. This movie was supposed to come out last year, then it got pushed back, then it was going to come out earlier. Last year it was supposed to come out like a full year ago. Then it got pushed back to like October, and then when October came, they're like, we're pushing it into May of 2026. So we've been waiting, man. It's been really, really rough because I've been waiting for this damn Mortal Kombat movie. The first movie came out in 2021, so it is long overdue to get the band back together and bring us the sequel here. But I've been stoked because I thought all of the advertising, all the trailers, all the TV spots have just told me that this movie is heads and tails above the first film. Let me just say, I like the original Mortal Kombat movie back in 2021. In 2021, we got this movie, and it was good, but it was also kind of like this grounded take. They didn't want to go full into it. They didn't really do the tournament. Everything was focused on a new character named Cole Young, played by Louis Tan, and I love Louis Tan. But Cole Young, who the fuck is this guy? Like, this is not a dude from the video game. You have a video game with like 30 plus characters, and we just create a new person for the video game. It didn't, for the movie, it really didn't make any sense. I thought he was a cool character. I like what they did with him being like a descendant of Scorpion, but it didn't quite make sense when you had all these other characters. But it was still a good movie. It was. I wasn't blown away by it, but I had fun with it. And, it's a movie that after seeing the second one, I really want to go back and revisit again. But I've been stoked for the second one because if you've seen the trailer, you've seen the stuff here. Number one, they made an awesome choice by bringing in Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. And I know there was a lot of people in the beginning that said, I just don't see Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. And I just got to say, he kills it. He is the highlight of the movie. Johnny Cage is incredible. He's super funny. He pulls it off, man. Shout out to Carl Urban. Absolutely kills it in this movie. So bringing him in and then really focusing on the tournament. That's the thing, right? This movie is about the tournament. Good versus evil. 5 fighters against 5 fighters. Who's going to win the Mortal Kombat tournament? Johnny Cage is here. Katana's here. Sonya Blade's back. Liu Kang's back. Jax is back. Kano is back. Jade. Cole Young is back. Shang Tsung is back. Raiden, of course. Scorpion is now Bai Han. Sub-Zero is now Bai Han. Scorpion is back. Quan Chi is here. So we got some really cool stuff. And another big standout of the movie, Baraka. I just want to say Baraka was such a pleasant surprise. He was great in this movie. Big shout out to Baraka. Man, like I said, when you go into this movie, you don't go in thinking, I hope the story is elevated to a level of an Oscar. I hope this thing gets nominated for several Academy Awards next year. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for anything deep from a movie called Mortal Kombat 2 based on a video game. What do I want out of this movie? I want it like the video game. I want fights. I want the tournament. I want kills. I want fatalities. I want blood and guts. Did this movie deliver that? Yes, it did. So for those of you out there, my boy Friggins, for those of you out there that overanalyze this film and are like, man, the story was kind of weak, who gives a shit? It's Mortal fucking Kombat. Go in, enjoy the fights, and have a good effing time. That's what this movie is for. This movie is for the diehards of the video game. You go in, this is one of those movies that I say, shut your damn brain off, eat some popcorn, and just enjoy. And if you can do that, I think you're going to have a blast with this thing. This movie is heads and tails above the first movie. It kills it on every level. The fights are better. The visuals are better. All the places where they fight or like pieces of the game, it's better. The humor's better. Everything is better, man. Mortal Kombat 2 crushes the first movie. The director says basically, look at that first movie as kind of like a prequel now, and that this is the real Mortal Kombat, and I totally get it. And hopefully enough people will go see it because they're already writing the script for part 3, even though it is not greenlit yet. But I want to see more. I definitely want to dig into this franchise deeper. I would love to see it. So looking for Mortal Kombat 3 for sure, but of course it's going to really depend on the box office. And you know, it did pretty good in its opening here this weekend, but it still got beat by The Devil Wears Prada 2 in its second week. So not the best. I thought Mortal Kombat would be number 1 by a landslide, and it did not do it. It was a close race, but it did not do it. So hopefully word of mouth will keep going. It'll make some more money. It's already going to outperform the first movie, which is good. And hopefully we will get that sequel, but we'll have to wait and see. But great stuff here, man. Everybody comes to play. Everybody does their game. This was a fun-ass ride. I saw it in IMAX, and I highly recommend you see it in the same format if you can. I give Mortal Kombat 2 4 fatalities out of 5. I really, really had a great time with this one. All right, that's my movie of the week, Mortal Kombat 2, now in theaters, 4 out of 5 stars. All right, over on the TV side, I am very happy to talk about the brand new Marvel Television special presentation of The Punisher: One Last Kill. Now, this one here, you know, we've only had a couple special presentations. We had the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, and we had Werewolf by Night. So this is our third one, where basically it's a standalone, one-shot kind of episode about a certain character or characters. This one here focusing on Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. As Frank Castle searches for meaning beyond revenge, an unexpected force pulls him back into the fight. This thing runs about 45 minutes. I was a little disappointed by that, so let me start off with that. If you're going to do a special presentation and it's not a movie and it's not a TV show, it should have at least been an hour, for sure, an hour even. 44 minutes is a basic episode of Daredevil, and if you're only getting this one shot, I need more time than that. It doesn't need to be an hour and a half. It doesn't need to be 2 hours. I understand it's not a movie. But an hour, man, you got to give me at least an hour. So I thought it felt a little rushed. But yeah, I've been excited about this because I love John Bernthal. I'm glad that he's getting something solo here. Of course, he came back in Daredevil Born Again season 1 last year. He was not in season 2 because he was doing this, and he's going to be popping up in Spider-Man Brand New Day this summer. So we're going to have a lot of Punisher coming soon. But I thought John did an amazing job here. I will say for 45 minutes, the first half is pretty slow. It really takes a moment to kind of ramp up. But once it ramps up and it gets going, the back half is incredible. The action is outstanding. It is violent. It is brutal. It is hardcore. And it was really good shit. So at the end of the day, even though the beginning was a little bit rough, a little bit slow, I got what they were doing, right? I got where they were showing me where Frank's mentality was at, where Frank's head was at. But then you see where he's pushed to and what needs to happen by the end of the episode. And then we're back in action, baby. Kind of leaving off for Spider-Man. So I highly recommend you check it. If you're a Marvel fan, check it. If you're a Punisher fan, check it. If you're a John Bernthal fan, check it. This thing just hit Disney Plus today, so I was really trying to make sure I could see it before I came on and did the episode, and I'm glad I did. I had a blast with it. Easy 44 minutes to get through. So go check it out. Now streaming on Disney Plus, The Punisher: One Last Kill. It's hard. I mean, do I give stars to this as being a one-off kind of thing? I'll give it 4 out of 5. The violence and the brutality of the action alone was worth it for sure. So check it out now, streaming on Disney Plus. All right, my next new show that I checked out is going over to Apple TV. As you all know, I love Apple TV. I will give pretty much all their shows a chance, and they dropped Widow's Bay. This is a new series that is considered a horror, but it also has some comedy elements to it. The mayor of a New England town resolves to turn it into the next tourist hotspot, despite local warnings that it's cursed. This one here stars Matthew Reyes. He is the main guy here. He is the mayor trying to bring up the Widow's Bay here. I can't really form an opinion at this point. The first 3 episodes are out. I was only able to watch the first one. And I dug it, but I didn't love it. But again, I have total faith in Apple TV. When I am researching shows online, almost everyone is overwhelmingly very positive about this show. This show has 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. People that are up to date on it are loving it. It is 97% by the critics and 94% by the audience. So everybody's loving this thing, so I'm sure I'll love it as well. I just need to watch more episodes because, like I said, I'm just stuck after the first episode. I've just had too many other things to watch. But Widow's Bay is out, now streaming on Apple TV. Make sure you check it out. The next thing up, I had a great time watching. I did this live. There's not many things I watch live, but I checked out the roast of Kevin Hart this past Sunday. And it was awesome. I laughed my ass off. I love roast. They're uncomfortable to watch sometimes because the things that are said are so gut-wrenching sometimes, but you understand, that's what a roast is for, right? But yes, this was about Kevin Hart. Shane Gillis was the host, and you have people like Tony Hinchcliffe, Jeff Ross, Tom Brady, Usher, Chelsea Handler, Tiana Taylor, Pete Davidson, Regina Hall, and some big guests pop up as well. I had a blast with this thing. Like I said, man, if you love humor, I'm going to tell you though, right now, if you watch this, if you don't have it in you to listen to humor if you're too sensitive and you can't take a joke, if you can't take a slur, if you can't take some negativity in a joke, then don't watch this because there's a lot going on in here. There was many times I heard a joke and I went, ooh, that's cold, man. That's cold. You got to be ready for it. You can't have that sensitive stomach or mindset. So if you don't care, if comedy don't offend you, then definitely check out the roast of Kevin Hart, now streaming over on Netflix. All right. I also checked out the return here for season 2 of Citadel. I really enjoyed season 1 of Citadel, and I don't feel like anybody watched it, but it did get picked up for a second season. What I love is this show is from the Russo brothers, man, the guys who brought us all the Avengers movies, right? Infinity War, Endgame, Doomsday, Secret Wars. They did Civil War. They did Winter Soldier. They have their hands on a lot of great stuff, and they are the guys backing up Citadel here, man. And Joe Russo is the one directing a lot of these episodes as well. This stars Priyanka Chopra and Richard Madden. Stanley Tucci is in here. And season 1 I thought was a fun spy thriller. And season 2 might even be better than season 1. I am currently... Where am I at on this show? I have watched the first 4 episodes, and it looks like there are 7. So I only got 3 left, man. I'm almost done with the show, and I've been blazing through it, man. It's been a ton of fun, great action, and everybody really brings their A-game in this. So glad to see it back. This is streaming on Prime Video. All 7 episodes have already dropped. So check it out right now, Citadel Season 2. And lastly, I just want to shout out a show I had a ton of fun with last year. It was on Prime Video. It was Pop Culture Jeopardy. I'm not a fan of Jeopardy. I don't really like Jeopardy at all, but a pop culture version that's all about movies and TV shows and music, I was all about it, and I had a blast with it. It was a Prime Video show last year. The rights were sold off to Netflix, so Season 2 just came out on Netflix, and they are dropping 1 episode a day starting yesterday. So I've already watched Monday and Tuesday's episode, and I can't wait to watch the rest this week. I'm so glad the show's back. It's hosted by Colin Jost from SNL, and it's just great to have it, man. I love Pop Culture Jeopardy. It's so much fun. They're like half-hour episodes, so if you like trivia and you want to have a good time, check out Pop Culture Jeopardy over on Netflix. All right, so a lot of stuff for you to go check out. Again, in theaters, Mortal Kombat 2, 4 out of 5 stars. Over on TV, The Punisher special, One Last Kill, check it out on Disney+. Widow's Bay on Apple TV, The Roast of Kevin Hart on Netflix, Citadel Season 2 on Prime Video, and Pop Culture Jeopardy over on Netflix. All right, let's talk box office. Coming in at number 10, it is Animal Farm. Number 9, Deep Water. Number 8, Hokum. Number 7, Project Hail Mary, which just today hit premium VOD, so you can now rent or buy it at home. Number 6 is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Number 5 is the debut of the Billie Eilish tour movie, Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour live in 3D, directed by James Cameron himself. So very cool there, made $7 million. And number 4 was the debut of the Sheep Detectives, that brought in $15 million. Number 3 was Michael with 37.9. Number 2 was Mortal Kombat 2. That's right, with 38.5. So it almost lost to Michael in his third week. So kind of crazy. I thought Mortal Kombat again would be closer to that 50 range, but it brought in 38.5. And number 1, we talked about it a little bit earlier, Devil Wears Prada 2, number 1 again for the second week, 41.6 million. So Mortal Kombat losing out to about 3 mil there for the Devil Wears Prada. But there's your box office. That is your top 10 box office. Now let's switch gears and get on over to our news of the week. And again, if you want to see any of these trailers or read full articles or anything you need, the best place is our X page, x.com/amiontheair. You don't even need to sign up. You don't need to follow, even though I would love for you to follow, but you don't need to. You can just go to that URL and get all the news and stuff that you want. Up first, Matthew Lillard is joining the now filming Superman sequel, Man of Tomorrow. Of course, he's good friends with James Gunn, and now he is a part of Man of Tomorrow. We don't know who he's playing, but great addition there for Matthew Lillard joining Man of Tomorrow. The Bear is ending officially with season 5. The show is set to premiere June 25th. All 8 episodes will be available to binge on Hulu starting at 6 p.m. The news comes a day after the surprise drop of Gary, which I think we talked about on last week's episode. Gary is a special flashback episode with John Bernthal and Eben Moss-Baccarat that takes place before season 1 of The Bear. So definitely check out Gary if you haven't. I think it's kind of listed as its own episodes. I don't think it's folded in with The Bear. But then get ready for The Bear season 5 on June 25th. It'll be the final season. Deli Boys are back for season 2. It is dropping May 28th over on Hulu, so check out that trailer. We have the trailer for Motor City. This is Alan Ritchson's new action movie with Shailene Woodley, Pablo Schreiber, Ben Foster, and Ben McKenzie. So check out the new trailer for Motor City. It hits theaters on July 24th. We have the first teaser trailer for the Legally Blonde prequel series Elle. This is streaming starting on July 1st over on Prime Video. House of the Dragon Season 3 officially coming to HBO Max on June 21st. Rachel Zegler, Adrian Brody, and Ben Platt will star in Kareem Anot's Last Dance. The film follows a composer who invites his daughter on a gay cruise in the Caribbean in 1991 while retreating from the reality of his AIDS diagnosis. Zegler will sing some original songs in the upcoming film. Miles Teller and Eddie Redmayne have been cast in a new spy thriller called Star One. It's going to be directed by Doug Liman. The film follows 2 wildly mismatched CIA agents assigned to work together. One is daring and charismatic, and the other is a straight-laced strategist. So there you go there. A new Planet of the Apes movie is in the works. It's about damn time, and it'll be directed by Matt Shakman, who just did the Fantastic Four reboot. And supposedly it will not be a continuation of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's going to be its own new story. So don't know if it's not going to take place at all in that Caesar universe or if it's going to just be its own story within that universe. We'll have to wait and see, but Matt Shakman is set to direct. No ETA on the timeline for it. We have the first trailer for This Tempting Madness. It stars Simone Ashley. The film follows a woman who wakes up from a coma with serious injuries and a fractured memory. As she pieces together her past, she discovers some unsettling secrets. This hits theaters on June 12th. Harry Potter Season 2 has already been greenlit at HBO. Chamber of Secrets will begin filming later this fall. Hocus Pocus 3 is moving forward at Disney. It will be getting a theatrical release, and Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy will reprise their roles. Scarlett Johansson will star in Ari Aster's next film called Scapegoat over at A24. Oscar Isaac has been cast in Martin Scorsese's new Las Vegas Netflix TV show, so that sounds like something pretty cool that they're moving forward with. Just today, we got a title for that show. It's called The Roman, and we got some more casting we'll talk about later. We have the trailer for Find Your Friends. This is a new Bella Thorne horror movie. Paradise Season 3 has casted Elijah Wood and Melissa Benoist. I love that casting. I love Paradise, so great casting in addition, especially to see Melissa back for sure. Fox is looking to the heavens for its latest series, ordering a reboot of the Michael Landon classic Highway to Heaven. So that'd be a pretty cool reboot there. I'm surprised we haven't had that already. Let's see here. Apple TV has greenlit a new spy thriller called Disavowed, and it will star James Marsden. So glad to see him keeping up in the Apple TV family. Anything with James is something I will check out for sure. We have the first trailer for Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Unhappiness. This is Larry David's new show. It arrives June 26 over on HBO Max. We have the final trailer for Minions and Monsters. This hits theaters on July 1st. The Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2 is coming to Netflix on June 25th. We have the brand new trailer for Cape Fear, the new TV version that stars Javier Bardem, Amy Adams, and Patrick Wilson. I'm looking so forward to this, especially because it's an Apple TV show. This premieres on June 5th. Check out the new trailer. It's pretty awesome. We have your first look at James Gray's Paper Tiger. This stars Adam Driver, Scarlett Johansson, and Miles Teller. The film follows two brothers pursuing the American dream that lands them in a Russian mafia scheme that terrorizes their family. Criminal Minds Season 19 has dropped its first trailer. We have a new killer, and he's a copycat killer, over on the new Paramount Plus TV season, so check that out. The Chi Season 8 has dropped its first trailer, and it is the final season for the Paramount Plus TV show. Zoe Deutch and Nick Robinson, they have a new rom-com. It is called Voicemails from Isabel. This premieres on June 19th. Jill copes with her sister's death by leaving her voicemails chronicling her chaotic life in San Francisco. When the number is unknowingly reassigned, a real estate agent in Austin begins receiving her hilariously confessional messages. Sam Worthington, Britt Lower, and Milo Ventimiglia will star in a new Harlan Coben series called I Will Find You. This premieres on June 18th. An innocent father serving life for the murder of his own son receives evidence that his child may still be alive, and he'll need to break out of prison to find out the truth. I thought it was a pretty good trailer. I'll definitely probably be checking this one out. Tires is coming back to Netflix for Season 3 on August 13th. Murder in a Small Town has been renewed for Season 3 over at Fox. Saturday Night Live UK has been renewed for Season 2. Let's see here. Matt Reeves has shared that he's doing some camera tests for the Batman Part 2 as they're getting ready to start filming. So pretty cool there. A couple images there of the Batmobile driving in the snow. We're going to get a snowy Batman 2. Very interesting there. Love Island USA is returning on June 2nd over on Peacock. Greg Mottola is the frontrunner to potentially direct a Deathstroke and Bane movie for DC. He is known for directing Superbad and Paul, as well as episodes of Peacemaker. Imogen Poots and John Reynolds have been cast as the leads for the series adaptation of Sex Criminals. Of course, the series follows a couple who robs banks by using their extraordinary ability. When they both have sex, time stops. Looking forward to this show. Great two leads right there. I'm looking forward to it for sure. We have, let's see, Oasis has a reunion documentary coming to IMAX screens starting on September 11th. Gerard Butler has been cast as a sniper who must save the World Cup in a new action movie. Pinocchio Unstrung is set to release on July 24th. It's a new horror movie with Pinocchio voiced by Robert Englund. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Norman Reedus have a new horror movie called Pendulum, and that is coming out on January 1st of 2027. Emily Deschanel's profiler drama Key Witness has been scrapped over at NBC. They're choosing not to move forward with that one, and it will be shopped to other networks. Peter Krause, who was on 911 and Parenthood, he's officially returning to NBC as he's going to star in a new law enforcement drama called Line of Fire. It has been given a series green light. It's also official that David Boreanaz will follow in James Garner's footsteps as NBC is handed a straight-to-series order for The Rockford Files. R.J. Decker has been renewed for Season 2 over at ABC. We have your ABC 2026 summer TV schedule, talking about Dancing with the Stars spinoff, Celebrity Family Feud, Pressure Luck, and a whole bunch more. So check that out to see when any of those shows are coming back. The Morning Show has officially added Lizzie Kaplan for its next season. She'll be in Season 5 of the Apple TV drama. I love The Morning Show, and I love me some Lizzie Kaplan, so great addition there. All right, what else we got here? Sean Levy is tackling a new original sci-fi for Netflix called Somewhere Out There. Let me see here. Aaron Paul officially joining the cast for Season 3 of Fallout. Matthew McConaughey and Angelina Lookingglass have starred in the first trailer for The Rivals of the Mziah King. This hits theaters in August. We have the new official trailer for the Yellowstone spinoff Dutton Ranch, which premieres this weekend, May 15th, over on Paramount+. John Krasinski has shared that production has begun on A Quiet Place Part 3. It's happening. Ben Kingsley has been cast in The White Lotus Season 4. A Westworld movie is in the works over at Warner Brothers. David Koepp is writing the script, and a major mystery filmmaker is being eyed to direct. Ooh. Reacher has already been renewed for Season 5, even though Season 4 hasn't even come out yet, but we're getting more, and I'm all about it. I love Reacher, so great to see it's already renewed for Season 5. Amy Madigan and Steve Buscemi have been cast in Ryan Coogler's X-Files reboot. 4 new Fast and Furious TV shows are in the works at Peacock. Even though Peacock is saying they're really only working on 1 right now, Vin Diesel says they're working on 4. You never know what to believe of Vin Diesel, so the truth is somewhere in there. But Peacock is doing a Fast and Furious TV show. He says, for the last decade, we have realized that the fans have wanted more. They wanted us to expand the legacy characters and their stories. So Vin Diesel will be an executive producer, and we'll see what the first show is that's going to drop. We have the first trailer for 72 Hours. This one stars Kevin Hart, Marcelo Hernandez, Mason Gooding, and Ben Marshall. The film follows a 40-year-old exec who joins a group of young adults on a bachelor party after being accidentally added to their group chat. This releases on Netflix on July 24th. The Ted sequel series is officially titled Ted the Animated Series. Seth MacFarlane, Mark Wahlberg, Amanda Seyfried, and Jessica Barth are all reprising their roles, and it will be coming soon to Peacock. All right. A24's Friday the 13th prequel series called Crystal Lake is releasing this October 15th, over on Peacock. This stars Linda Cardinelli as Pamela Voorhees. Michael has already become the highest grossing musical biopic of all time here in the United States, so congratulations there. Liam Neeson's going to play a Great Gatsby-like character in a new comedy movie. More casting will be revealed soon. Fox has renewed 17 popular TV shows, including The Masked Singer and Kitchen Nightmares, a whole bunch of Gordon Ramsay shows, because he owns Fox pretty much at this point. So check out the list to see all your favorite shows that they're returning. The Rookie North is moving forward. The spinoff starring Jay Ellis has landed a series order at ABC. Fox has revealed its fall 2026 primetime schedule, so check that out to see what's coming back, when, where, and what's being held for mid-season. Along with the Fox schedule, NBC has revealed their schedule as well. Check it out. The Lord of the Rings of Power Season 3 will premiere November 11th over on Prime Video. We have your first look at Arnold Schwarzenegger as Santa Claus in Adam Shankman's The Man with the Bag. The film follows Santa Claus as he enlists the help of a petty criminal after his sack of presents is stolen. This releases December 2nd over on Prime Video. A Fourth Wing adaptation is in the works. That's right, based on the best-selling Phenomenon novel by Rebecca Yarros. It is called The Fourth Wing. It is officially moving forward at Prime Video. Michael B. Jordan is executive producing. Meredith Averill from Lock and Key will serve as showrunner. And Lisa Joy from Westworld and Fallout will direct the first episode. A Creed spin-off TV series called Delphi is in the works, and it already begins filming next week. The series follows a young Latin American boxer who joins the boxing camp that helped build Adonis Creed. This is coming to Prime Video. The live-action Voltron movie, which we've heard nothing about since they started making this thing, looks like it will be released directly to Prime Video and skipping movie theaters, which makes me very sad. I have waited my entire kid to adult life to see a Voltron movie in the theater, and now I'm just going to have to watch it at home on Prime. It stars Henry Cavill, Sterling K. Brown, Rita Ora. It's got an awesome cast. It's Voltron, for God's sakes. How does this thing not go to movie theaters? It bums me out. We have your first look at Ride or Die. This is a new action comedy series starring Hannah Waddingham and Octavia Spencer. The series follows two best friends who thought that they knew everything about each other until one turns out to be an international assassin. This releases July 15th on Prime Video. Jury Duty has already been renewed for a third season at Prime Video. Very happy about this. I love both seasons of Jury Duty, so great to see it coming back. The Rose Hill romance novels have been ordered to series by Amazon. Nia DaCosta is going to direct the Prime Video series for Sex Criminals. We just talked about the casting on that. Great directing here for Nia DaCosta to sign on for that. Sonequa Walls have also joined the cast of Man of Tomorrow, but we don't know who he's playing. Top Chef has been renewed. I don't know why that became a tongue twister all of a sudden. Top Tiff has been renewed for season 24 over at Bravo. Bravo has also ordered a Las Vegas Vanderpump Rules spinoff, and Real Housewives of Rhode Island has been renewed. Wordle is going to become a TV series. That's right, hosted by Savannah Guthrie, and this is officially a go over at NBC, so look out soon for the Wordle TV show. Let's see here. Camp Rock 3 premiering this August on Disney+. Conan O'Brien will host his third Oscar ceremony next year, March 14th, 2027. We have the trailer for the new series Every Year After, which premieres June 10th over on Prime Video. Verity drops in theaters on October 2nd with Anne Hathaway, Dakota Johnson, and Josh Hartnett. The Terminal List with Chris Pratt, Season 2 officially premieres October 21st, all episodes on Prime Video. Vision Quest, the upcoming Marvel TV series with Paul Bettany coming back as Vision, will officially release in October on Disney+. Something that will not release this year, unfortunately, is Ahsoka Season 2 in the Star Wars universe. It has been delayed to early 2027, which is kind of crazy, man. The first season came out in 2023. That's a massive gap. Don't know what's taking so long. They finished this thing like a year ago, so kind of crazy that it's going to wait till early 2027. Connor Story is in talks to star alongside Gracie Abrams in Please, which is going to be for A24, directed by Helena Rain, who did Baby Girl. We have the new trailer for Finding Emily, a new rom-com starring Spike Fern and Anjurori Rice. The film follows a lovesick musician who is given the wrong number for his dream girl and teams up with a psychology student to find her. This hits theaters on August 28th. We have your first look at Neil Berger's Barracuda, starring Anthony Mackie and Daphne Keane. It's an action thriller that follows a smuggler involved in a high-speed car chase across the desert after rescuing a kidnapped teenage girl. Like I said, Project Hail Mary now available on digital today. So that was a long theatrical release for that. Riz Ahmed's modern William Shakespeare movie also arrives on digital today. Lee Cronin's The Mummy is hitting digital next week on May 19th. ABC has revealed its fall 2026 primetime schedule, so check that out. Paul Anthony Kelly is joining the new season of Ryan Murphy's American Horror Story for season 13. Betty Gilpin, Alec Baldwin has also joined the Netflix cast for The Roman, which is the new Oscar Isaac show we talked about earlier. So great casting update there for that. New Lupita Nyong'o will play 2 roles in Christopher Nolan's upcoming The Odyssey. That's right. So keep an eye out for her. Double the pleasure. Steve Zahn is joining Kate Hudson and Javier Bardem in Amazon MGM's new rom-com called Hello in Paris. And again, just a shout out that The Punisher: One Last Kill is now streaming on Disney Plus. So check it out. And on that note, my friends, that is the news of the week, and that is our show. So thank you so much for tuning in and joining me tonight to get caught up with the latest and the greatest. I hope you feel educated. All right, let's do some plugs and get on out of here. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage, is where you can get everything you need, bookmarks to the show, listen to the episodes, all the socials, support the show. It's all right there. AmIOnTheAir.com. Can't get any easier than that. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Give us a follow on our X page at AmIOnTheAir. You can follow me directly at DXDonMega. You can also subscribe to us or follow us on Threads or Blue Sky. If you don't like X, we're over there as well. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we are there. So make sure you subscribe wherever you see fit. Don't forget about our other socials like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We're right there. Just search Am I on the Air, all one word. Thank you to our great affiliates at the Red Dragons Radio and Pop Culture Pros. Follow them at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, and at popculture_pros. Thank you guys for always streaming our show on demand. And that'll do it. I hope to be back at the theater this weekend to check out In the Gray. That is the new movie with Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'm looking very forward to that. It's a Guy Ritchie movie. Isaac Gonzalez is in there too. So, I mean, this thing's stacked, but it is getting no marketing. No one's talking about it. But I do hope to go see it this weekend. And then we'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel next week. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragon!